The term actual self was introduced by Torrey Higgins in 1987 as part of his self-discrepancy theory. From this perspective, the actual self is a cognitive structure that contains all attributes that a person believes that are self-descriptive. These self-descriptive attributes are not necessarily issued by the owner of the actual self. They can also be issued by other people. For example, if I believe that I am a punctual person, then punctuality is part of my actual self. Similarly, if my classmates describe me as being punctual, and I am aware of this description, then punctuality is an attribute contained in my actual self. In conclusion, the actual self is a cognitive structure that includes all self-describing attributes that a person is aware of, whether these characteristics resulted from self-evaluations or evaluations coming from the other people.
Our day is encoded into digital data before we even wake up in the morning. Our phone recognizes when we are awake and when we are sleeping. Social media sites know when we publish for the first time and what triggers they may put in our inbox to make sure we do. Moreover, that is before we have even put on our sleepers. People typically have two identities, their physical self and digital self. These are the characters and roles that a person develops as a part of a society. Let us now discuss the digital self. Our digital self is our digital identity, which spans various channels, websites, and apps we engage. These components fit together to build a complete picture of what it means to be us or a part of us. On the other hand, participation in virtual worlds may result in changes that influence a person's sense of self. People may show themselves differently in online interactions than in face-to-face interactions in some instances. Our digital self has the same rights as our actual self. To preserve and empower the digital self and treat everyone justly and with respect, we must treat the digital self with the same regard as the other components of the self.
Social media platforms such as Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat are some social media sites that revolutionize how we want others to see us. Photo manipulation is nearly as old as photography itself, but modern technology has made it common and easy to do. Using photo editing software, almost anyone can make a big change to an image, from adjusting color and lighting to adding and removing content. While others want first to edit their picture before posting it on social media. The main reason why a lot of people are editing their pictures before posting it on social media is to boost their confidence. But how editing pictures affect person's digital and actual self? This may affect someone's self to the point that you're not contented on what you are, and you will be more focused on what others you want them to see you. How can we avoid this? We need to bridge the gap between real and online world and accept that no amount of editing and retouching should affect our work. And always remember, it is our diversity as human beings that makes us who we are. Just be yourself and show the real you.